Hello, my name is Andrew Eigenfeld, and today I will be talking about Adderall. So, what is Adderall? Adderall is a prescription Schedule II drug primarily used to treat ADHD and narcolepsy. It enhances focus, attention, and alertness. Typically, Adderall is taken orally and is rapidly absorbed in the gastrointestinal tract, with the onset of action typically occurring within 30 to 60 minutes after ingestion. Several factors influence how quickly and effectively it's absorbed. These include whether the individual is taking an immediate release or extended release formula, whether food is present in the stomach, and individual differences in metabolic rate. Adderall is primarily metabolized by the cytochrome P450 enzyme system, specifically the CYP2D6 and CYP3A4 enzymes. The immediate release version has a duration of about 4 to 6 hours, while the extended release version lasts approximately 10 to 12. During absorption, Adderall reaches peak plasma concentration in about 3 hours for immediate release and around 7 hours for extended. It is widely distributed throughout the body and easily crosses the blood-brain barrier. Metabolism occurs mainly in the liver by the CYP2D6, converting the drug into inactive metabolites, and the half-life ranges from 9 to 14 hours depending on the individual and the formula, with extended release naturally lasting longer. So how does Adderall work in the brain? Adderall works by increasing levels of key neurotransmitters. Its primary targets are dopamine and norepinephrine, though it also influences serotonin, acetylcholine, and GABA to some extent. The drug enhances neurotransmission in several ways. It slows the reuptake of dopamine and norepinephrine, allowing them to remain active in the synapse longer. It slows down neurotransmitter degradation, which reduces breakdown, and it boosts release, increasing how much dopamine and norepinephrine are pushed into the synaptic cleft. On an enzymatic level, Adderall mildly inhibits monoamine oxidase, the enzyme responsible for breaking down many neurotransmitters. It also alters transporter function and electrochemical gradients, ensuring that dopamine and norepinephrine are available. So a closer look at its function and how it works. First, it enters neurons via the dopamine and norepinephrine transporters. Next, it enters synaptic vesicles via VMAT2 and forces dopamine and norepinephrine into the cytoplasm. This excess is then pushed back out into the synapse via reverse transport through the same transporters. It also inhibits reuptake, so their neurotransmitters stay in the synapse longer. Finally, it mildly inhibits monoamine oxidase, reducing neurotransmitter breakdown. These combined effects lead to improved attention, alertness, and executive function, which are commonly impaired in ADHD. Behavioral effects of Adderall. Behaviorally, Adderall helps regulate brain chemistry by increasing dopamine and norepinephrine levels, which improves attention, focus, and reduces hyperactivity and impulsivity, making it effective in treating ADHD. However, it can cause side effects. Common physical effects include insomnia and loss of appetite. It may also contribute to mood swings, panic attacks, or even psychosis in rare cases. In individuals with pre-existing mood disorders such as bipolar disorder, symptoms can worsen. Some individuals report personality changes, including irritability, hostility, and depressive symptoms. While these effects are more likely at higher doses or with misuse, even medically prescribed use can have psychological impacts. The chronic use of Adderall, especially in high doses or without medical supervision, can lead to several behavioral effects. Tolerance may develop through reduced dopamine receptor activity, meaning higher doses are needed for the same effect. Withdrawal can with, also include depression, irritability, extreme fatigue, sleep disturbances, nausea, stomach cramps, and vomiting. People who suddenly stop taking Adderall, especially after long-term or high-dose use, may appear intoxicated. These effects are often more severe in people who misuse the drug. Clinically, tolerance is believed to result from decreased dopaminergic signaling, especially through downregulation of dopamine receptors.